if you are able to sit down and ask yourself a few questions and look into a lot of the digital tools and platforms that are out there, you'll see why this makes so much sense to start a business now, like now. We all have something that we are passionate about, something that we love to do, something that comes easy to us. These things that we do easily or that come naturally to us or that we enjoy, we have so much love for. How can we make a business? How can we turn it into a business? There are several people out there who are already cashing out on their passions and making money out of it. So if you are out there and you're thinking, how can I also cash in and turn my passion into a business? Well, I made this video for you. Now, in your attempt to turn your passion into a business, I think that first of all, you need to sit down and do a little bit of introspection and ask yourself a couple of questions. Someone somewhere once said that the things that you are passionate about are the things that you would love to do even without getting paid. You need to ask yourself, what is it that you're naturally good at? What is it that comes so easily to you? You do without much effort. And most importantly, you enjoy doing it. What is this thing that even if I wasn't being paid, I would be able to do it every single day of my life? That is, I think, the point that you need to start from. Back in 2021 mainly, I built this YouTube channel called The Global Scholar. I'll link it in the description box if you want to check it out. And essentially what I did was I toured schools in the UK. So I did my master's in the UK at the Robert Gordon University from 2020 to 2021. So early in 2021, I said, hey, let me tour the school and sort of report it on a YouTube channel. I started initially by talking about scholarships and stuff like that. Because I was going to school, I felt that if anybody else wanted information about how to apply for schools, get scholarships, travel advice, well, here is it. Let me just talk about it and put it on a channel. And then I evolved it into sharing videos of where I was schooling. Like, hey, this is what my school looks like. Take a look. If you want to come here, you can come here. Then I turned it up a notch by going to other universities and saying, these are other universities right here in the UK. If you are thinking of studying in the UK, here are other universities. And for me, I just loved doing it. I just loved the thrill it gave me that I could move from one city to the other and showcase these schools and let people just be aware of it. But little did I know that it was going to turn into something else. But my point is, I loved doing it. Nobody paid me, in those early stages, all the videos that I did on that channel. Nobody paid me. I just took my camera, my phone camera, and I went my merry way from Aberdeen to Edinburgh to Glasgow to Dundee, to all those cities, and I just filmed and filmed and filmed. Why? Because I wanted to tell very lovely stories. If you're unsure, just ask yourself that, what would I still do this if I wasn't making any money from this? So that is the first step. Now, the next step is to find a problem that your passion can solve. Now, people will not pay for the love of your passion. They will pay because your passion helps them to solve a problem that they have, or they'll pay for how your passion benefits them. Simple as that. So here, one key question to ask is, how does my passion benefit others, or how does it provide value to others? Back to the example that I was making. I love moving around cities, basically traveling and taking videos of these universities. But I think the value that I was providing to those watching me was, if you also want to study in the UK, here is an example of a university that you can attend. Here is how to apply for it. This is how the university looks like. Here is the accommodation facilities of the university, so that you have an idea even before you come to the UK. So you are not just thinking, oh, how is the experience? I was providing value for my audience. And so whatever it is that you're passionate about, ask yourself, how does this benefit someone? How does it provide value to somebody out there? Do a little bit of research and try to validate your idea. So you identified what you're good at. You're asking yourself, will this provide value to somebody? Do a little bit of research. Are people looking for solutions in the area where your passion is? Who needs what you're going to offer? Are people paying? Are there any competitors? Are people doing something similar? So just do a bit of research and then you'll be able to come up with some answers that you're looking for. If you're not sure, just go online, use platforms like even Instagram to find out what people are doing in your niche or your interest area. Just search your interest area and try to see what comes up, what's going on. Just do a little bit of research and to get some information. Arm yourself with some information on what your next step is going to be, or how you're going to present yourself, how you're going to package yourself, or to let you inform you what your potential target needs and how you'll be able to offer it to them. Start small, test before going all in. So you may not need a huge capital, or you may not even have a huge capital, to just jump right into the idea. Or you need to start small, start with what you have. There's this profound saying by Atarash that says, start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. And this saying has really, really stuck with me. It's a very, very profound statement. If you are planning to go into cooking or bakery, start by taking pre-orders, start by telling friends, start taking orders from your friends, start providing some samples for friends and family around you. Tell you what, back to the idea I was talking about. Time came that I wanted to do a podcast. I was beginning to think strategically about making it into a full-time business. And one of the things that I wanted to do was to begin a podcast of student experiences. And the way I tested this, or how I began this, was I asked my friends who were students with me that, hey, come on my podcast and come let me interview you. So that is how you test your idea. That is how you start small. Use the people around you, your friends, test them, share something with them. So instead of a full clothing line, you needing $10,000 to start a full clothing line, do a few pieces, develop a few samples, and then share them with friends, or sell them to friends and family and loved ones around, just to test the markets, or just to test the waters and see how that will go. Now that you have some momentum, you started, you have to leverage and monetize your passion in multiple ways that you possibly can. Even with one business idea, how can I profit in several ways from just this one idea? All right. So, for example, you already have a gig where you sell continental dishes via courier to people all over. The next level is to organize some classes or some consultancy or coaching service where you teach people who want to learn how to get into this business too. So that is another stream of income. It's your passion. Your passion is this thing, but you've sold the product first. Now you're selling a service. The third way is content based. Content based. Monetize it via YouTube. Start a blog, start writing blogs about it. One passion, three income streams. Let me give you a second example. So you are a photographer. You love taking photographs. So your product will be the photos that you take and you give to your clients, you charge them for it. But then you can also start photography coaching class sessions, photography consultancy, helping people or younger ones or people, anybody who wants to get into photography to better their skills, teaching them aperture, yeah, lenses, cameras, teaching them lighting, talking about all these things. Yeah, that's there. And then the next thing is taking it a bit further, creating a YouTube channel, talking about your passion, set up your angle, how to set up for photography. Yeah, how to set up for filming an interview, YouTube channel, and cashing out on there also. Once you have all this going, don't forget to leverage social media and online platforms. So create pages, create accounts for your business, and post create content. You see, when it comes to content creation, I'm going to get into content creation in subsequent videos. Yes, it's good to have lights like I do, the cameras and all sort of setup. I mean, that can come later, but in the meantime, you just need your phone. All you need is your phone. Take pictures, record your product, your service, just speak behind it. You don't need to be in front of the camera. Just take your phone. Hey, today is Monday. Back to the grind. I'm selling shoes that I make myself. This is a black one. This is a red one. This is a blue one. Talk, 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 post. That's a video. Take pictures, snap, 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 snap. Put it on Instagram carousels. Post, put it on your WhatsApp status. There's so many ways. Leverage these tools and connect with your audience. The people that you're looking for to patronize your business or to connect with your passion business, they are online. All right. But also importantly, don't forget about content marketing. Create content about your business, educational content, entertaining content, insightful content. Create content about your business. This will help you to build trust and then to attract customers. Now, once you have your Passion 10 business up and running, don't just stop there. Invest in yourself and keep learning. Business requires more than just passion, it requires knowledge. Learn about marketing, learn about sales, learn about finance, learn about customer care. Use the internet. The internet is your friend. Go on Google, YouTube, Coursera, Udemy. Take free courses online. Look out for whoever is offering that free class that will benefit your business. And most importantly, connect with mentors, connect with business people, fellow creators, build networks. This is going to be your net worth. Somebody once said that your net worth is your network, which I think is very, very profound. You got to be consistent. Consistency is very, very important. Success takes time. Success is not overnight. Back to the story about that YouTube channel that I have. So long story short, I grew that channel to probably over 3,000, nearly 4,000 subscribers. And I started creating content for a couple of universities, and universities were reaching out to me. Last year, I went to the UK. I did a couple of filming for a couple of the universities. So that opened that door for me, and it's something that I still do today. But one of the things that is important to know that it took time. I remember painstakingly waiting for my first 100 subscribers and painstakingly waiting for my first 1,000 subscribers. It felt like it would never come, but the more I was consistent, the more I kept at it. I worked on it every single time I had, or every single moment that I had, opportunity that I had, I worked on it. And eventually it took off. Sometimes businesses fail because people give up too soon. If you have any questions, if there's something that you want me to elaborate further in another video, put it in the comment section below. Let's connect with one another. If you haven't subscribed, guys, smash that subscribe button. I don't know what you're waiting for. Smash it now. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Bye-bye.